Welcome to This is the Place, brought to you by We Own This Town, where we discuss the ever-growing and shrinking bar and restaurant options here in Nashville, Tennessee. My name is Matt, my co-host, Mickey.
Hey, how's it going, man?
I am doing great. I'm doing really good. You doing all right?
I'm good. I am good.
Good.
Yeah.
Just a quick reminder about how you can find us on social media. I haven't mentioned it in a couple episodes. We are on Instagram and Twitter at This Is The Place, THA Place, so it's like different spelling, but This Is The Place on Twitter and Instagram. No Facebook. Facebook is so 2014, we don't need it. And anyway, so anything that you want to talk about that is a highlight for you in the past couple weeks, and any big thing, a drink, coffee,
man, I don't have any
records,
highlights. Why don't you
whatever.
Get me started, man?
I just got one thing I want to mention, and it brings me great joy, and it is to mention that the great Reverend Al Green released a song, first song in 10 years, I believe, that he has released, and it's a cover of Before the Next Teardrop Falls, which was made popular by Freddie Fender, I believe, and back in the 70s.
Yep.
And it is just it's like butter just to hear the Reverend's voice. I can never get enough of hearing Al Green's voice.
That would definitely be a highlight.
Yeah,
I'm gonna have to check that out.
Yeah, it's really cool. It's actually part of a Amazon Music Produced By series, produced by local Memphian Matt Ross Bang, I believe, who the series, he's already done a couple. He did one with Margot Price and John Prine, so I'm sure those are really good. I haven't listened to him yet, but the Al Green one, the part I listened to, it brought back great memories of Memphis, and it was great to hear him sing a new song.
Dude, they're doing a lot of stuff in Memphis. Just this past weekend, a lot musically.
Oh yeah,
the Roots were there with a whole crew of people. They're doing like
what?
some type of music series. I'm not.
Oh well, that might be what it might be tied to that.
It's like I mean, I don't know.
Yeah.
All I know is that there's happenings going on in Memphis.
Also, Mick Jagger and Jerry Lee Lewis were hanging out together
Wow.
last week, because I think of a new Sun Records, either I don't know if it's a
documentary,
either documentary or a dramatization.
Yeah,
I'm not sure, but anyway,
that's cool.
That's why Memphis is still great.
Yeah, you can make good music here. And
good food.
No, I don't want to. I'm not trying to pick a fight. Go.
All right.
What? So, tell me something, man. What's going on?
So,
I feel like I've been out of the loop.
You've been out of the loop.
No, I'm just saying.
Okay.
I'm just saying. I've been occupied with places that have been opening and what have you. So, tell me what's
all right.
going on.
I'll tell you about one place that is going to be open. It's not open yet. So you mentioned the other day. Well, actually, I've every third episode, I think I've mentioned I'm on Pied Piper watch of that building that's going on. A lot of construction going on in that building where Pied Piper used to be.
Pied Piper is located in East Nashville.
Yeah, East Nashville, and off of Porter Road.
And it used to be. It was. What was the Pied Piper?
Great little diner.
Okay, so anyway,
RIP.
this great little diner is gone.
It's gone, and they've been doing some construction, and supposedly some sort of Asian restaurants going in there. And I thought where Atomic Records used to be, which is right next to it, that they were expanding, and it was going to be one restaurant. But I am incorrect. I think it's going to be two separate establishments. And I know, since we've already discussed it on a previous episode, that you are into vegan baked goods, right?
Yes, I have.
Based on your
New York City.
New York
they had some great
donut.
It was amazing.
That you wouldn't stop talking about.
Yeah,
rightfully so. And so I saw that there is going to be a new bakery that is going to be opening next to the Pied Piper place. That is going to be called. Well, let me ask you this: how do you feel?
You're teasing the people. They want to know what it is.
How do you feel about cats?
Dude, no. Don't tell me it's a place that's opening up where you can. That's a loaded question. First off, I think you're getting ready to tell me So these folks are going to open up a bakery, and it's also a cat lounge, which I've heard about. They have these in other places.
Ding, ding, ding,
where
ding, ding.
They rescue cats anyway, but they happen to also be the go-to vegan bakers here in town.
Yeah.
But
so the catio.
I didn't know where it was going. It's
the
called
catio.
Catio.
The catio is
Dude,
going to be
now.
This is the old Atomic Records.
It's a real
location.
thing.
It's a real deal.
There are places around in other cities where it's like a cat lounge.
Yeah.
I mean,
like a coffee shop,
yeah.
and cats are coming up to you and rubbing your leg or scratching you and giving you cat scratch fever.
And there's one particular dive bar here in town. If you have to label it dive bar, it's a bar to some. In Madison called D's.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't been there yet.
There's a feline that resides there.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Inside?
Inside, yeah.
Really? Does a feline do karaoke?
I don't know what it does, man. I haven't been there myself, but I'm sure we'll make it there sometime soon.
We are going to make it there,
We're going to take a deep dive into the dive bar scene here in Nashville.
That's a couple episodes away, and that's going to be a lot of fun. But anyway, so back to the catio. That is going to be opening, I believe, sometime in October. And so vegan bakery, cat shop. From what I understand, there is going to be some sort of separation. So if you're not a cat fan, you don't have to interact. No mingling with the cats if you don't want to. But
the cool cats.
Yeah. But I'm excited about it. See, I love cats. My wife hates cats. So I've wanted to have a cat in my house for quite a while.
Now you can escape. You can even maybe walk there.
I can walk there.
Hang out with some cats.
And I'm going to hang out with some cats, eat a vegan cinnamon roll.
We got to move on.
Why?
It's just so funny. I mean, the first time that I heard about it, I was like, really? They're like, yes, there's a place where you can go, you can have drinks, and and I heard about it on NPR or something like that. And I was not this particular place, but there are other places around the country like it, and it just surprised me.
Yeah, so I guess the woman that's opening it, she has been doing the vegan bakery thing for a while, and so you could get her goods in various places across Nashville, and so she's now opening up a brick and mortar location, and so it will be on the corner of Riverside Drive and Porter, and I am super pumped for it. So you will be getting a review here in the next couple weeks. I think it's going to open within the next month. So anyway, why are you rolling your eyes at me?
Dude, I'm looking down.
Oh, you are?
You said that on the last episode. Right. I'm not rolling my eyes. I'm laughing at this thing.
Well, let's go in a completely different direction. Let's go to the top of Nashville.
Oh, yeah, let's go.
Let's go to where all the hoity-toity.
Oh, no, so, all right.
There's a new place.
All right.
Another new place. Doesn't have cats, I don't think, does it?
I don't know that they would allow them. Okay. The JW Marriott, okay? So it's finally open, right? Mm-hmm. Have you had an opportunity to go and check it out?
No, I haven't.
Dude.
Why would I go check out
I don't know. Maybe convention. Maybe you have family, friends visiting in town.
All right. Valid question. I'm sorry. No.
Or maybe it's a special occasion. You and your wife want to go and stay.
Yeah. No, we're going to go to like 21C or somewhere else. We're not going to the JW.
Oh, got you. It sounds like you're. I mean, I got you.
Yeah. But no, sorry. I don't mean to snap a. No, I have not. I have not visited the JW.
Anyway,
but I have watched it being built, get higher and higher and higher.
And you've been
in the
to
national
JW
skyline
before. Have you ever?
Well, yeah. I've stayed in one in Atlanta. Yeah, they're nice.
So nice, so nice. So this one, I walk into this one, and it is beautiful. Mm-hmm. It's really nice. So they're bringing a new steakhouse to town.
Right.
I think we touched on it a little bit before.
I think you mentioned it.
Michael Mina, he's a noted chef
Bigwig.
Around the world. And they're opening up, the steak place is called, the restaurant is called Bourbon Steak.
Right.
And I went and had a drink to check it out, and it's got an amazing view.
It had been open just for a couple of days, right?
They've been open not very long.
Yeah.
I mean, but by the time you listen to this, they could have been open
a couple
year.
Weeks.
We don't want to put a timestamp.
Okay,
on it.
all right.
So I go. It's pretty amazing. I mean, an incredible view, and I can only imagine what it's like to dine there. So I will have to go back and eat at some point, but I went and had a drink, just had to check it out and see it, and it's pretty amazing.
So sitting at the bar, can you look out
Absolutely.
What's the view
The
like?
bar is there. The bar
Okay.
is the view.
Okay.
That's where it is. In the restaurant.
And it's not an out. You can't go outside, right?
Yes, you
it's just,
can.
Oh, you can.
There's
Okay. I thought it was all
you can
glass.
you can sit on the side of the bar that's actually outside on the balcony there,
Oh,
or
wow.
just sit
Okay.
at the bar on the inside and take a look. But for those who have
Problems with heights?
not recommended. Not recommended at all.
Yeah.
So what else have you been getting into?
There are a couple things here and there. I've been visiting as many places as I can between work and kids and all that stuff. So I did on one of my days off, I stopped into a place that has been around for probably about a year. I've been wanting to go there for quite a while. And it's the place on the east side called Greko. And it is a Greek-style family restaurant.
Is it right beside
East Park?
Okay, yes.
Yeah, right on Gallatin
Yeah.
Road, like Gallatin and 7th,
Yeah,
maybe.
yeah, behind the turnip truck.
Right. And, I don't need to talk too much about it. I mean, it's been around for a while. It's pretty popular, but I can't wait until the temperature gets a little bit lower, and because it looks like they have a great little back patio area that you can hang out with the kids. But anyway, I went there and just sat at the bar. They actually have a decent sized bar, and it's not a huge inside, but I'd sat at the bar. It had a great Smith & Lentz beer, the Mosaic Light IPA, which was very, very tasty. I think that was the first time I'd actually had a Smith & Lentz beer. But I had the lamb pita and the street fries. So what I like about Greko is, if you want fries, if you want some sort of sauce with your fries, they have sriracha at all the tables.
Oh, nice.
They don't have ketchup.
Nice,
they're pushing the sriracha, which I get behind 100%.
And I wouldn't equate Greek with sriracha.
No,
So
I saw that too. I was like,
No,
okay, the Asian chicken calendar logo doesn't scream Greek to me,
It doesn't.
but it made sense.
But I'm looking forward to checking it out. I've been meaning to go there, and I'm always free for lunch.
Yeah.
Out there, folks.
All right. I'll give you a call.
Yeah, I'm always free for lunch. No, I've been inviting the listeners to invite me to
somebody go to our Instagram page. Go to our Twitter account.
But yeah, we can always do lunch. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Thanks, man.
So,
but no, their lamb pita. I just want to mention that's what I had, and it was really good. The thing that I liked about it, it was a little different, is, and you got to be real careful when you're using this ingredient because it can be really overbearing. It's not like completely unheard of, but to have parsley on the pita in the lamb hero. It was, had their own sauce and the, onions, tomatoes, but the parsley really, it wasn't too much because I've had some before where it's parsley and that's all you can taste. And it really, really made the sandwich really, really good. And it was a great time. I just, sitting at the bar.
Well, I'm looking forward to it. Easy, casual place, pop in. Great place for lunch on the east side.
Yeah.
So, there was a new coffee shop that opened up. I know that we've had quite a few coffee shops open up in the Melrose.
It really does seem like there's one opening up every week.
Wedgwood
We've been talking about
area.
one every episode.
Yeah, well, I mean, if people drink coffee.
Yeah.
But this particular place, it's called Tempo.
Yeah.
And they're out of Texas. The folks that are running the joint are out of Texas. Yeah. And it's breakfast tacos.
Yeah. I went there, and what I really liked about it, a couple different things I liked about it. The breakfast taco I had was the chorizo and egg, and a couple things. One, it was obvious that the tortilla was homemade, and
They make them in-house.
They make them in house, and also the chorizo and egg, it was already mixed together, so it wasn't, because sometimes with breakfast tacos, when you have something like, say, beef and the egg, you can tell it's been cooked separately, and they just put everything in the taco together, and sometimes the egg is overbearing, or the beef is, and you don't get really kind of complimentary taste of everything that's in the taco. But for the chorizo and egg, it was all mixed together, and it was really, really tasty. I think the salsa that they give you on the side is also homemade, really good, not too it was a good salsa, but it wasn't anything that was like burning your mouth. It was a very, very well made salsa. And the drink I just had the flat white. It was good. So yeah, it was very, very, very tasty. I was impressed with it.
Well, for anyone who's ever been to Texas, you know about the breakfast taco scene there.
Right. Oh yeah. Especially Austin.
It's a real thing.
Yeah.
I was there. I was in Austin a few years ago for the first time, and I never experienced it, and it was
Really?
amazing. But it's almost like New York or somewhere. You get an egg on a roll.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's
just
kind of the
standard.
same thing, but it's standard, and you've got like tacos with chorizo, potato, bean and cheese, and what I mean, it's just all the regular standard stuff. It's great. It's Tex-Mex breakfast foods, because they have other items on the menu as well.
And if you do really like their tortillas, it looks like they just offer a dozen tortillas if you just want to pop in and get some.
You can do that also.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's cool too. I guess one of the interesting things in terms of decor is you look up above you. And you mentioned the owner is a percussionist.
Yes.
And so they have
it's
cymbals.
Javier Solis.
Okay.
He is the owner. He's a percussionist. He's been in Nashville
for a while.
Since the 90s, and him and his wife opened up the place, and you can tell that he was a percussionist, hence the name Tempo. And you'll see a stage that's set up, and starting very soon there'll be live performances in the evening and what have you.
Cool.
But as far as coffee and breakfast or just anytime, it's great. I had a horchata.
You did have a horchata?
I did.
Yeah.
It was very good.
Was it?
And for those who know what that is, it's great. It's tasty. It's just rice milk and a little cinnamon.
Yeah.
So
good.
It was very good.
Awesome.
But I highly recommend it. Check it out. Great space, very comfortable, and I would definitely say go there.
That's the place.
Definitely the place.
Yeah.
So what else is going on, man?
So in terms of openings and closings, I don't think there's anything that at least I'm aware of that's closed in the past couple of weeks. Thankfully, it's nice to say, hey, nothing's closed down, at least that I'm aware of. The other day we went to a place that just opened up a new location, and that's Tailgate Brewery. And they just opened up a new location in East Nashville, right next to the Nashville Biscuit House. I think it is on 811 Gallatin Road.
Yeah.
And with folks that are unfamiliar with Tailgate, it's been around Nashville for about 4 years or so, I believe. And just another one of the really good breweries in town.
And there are many. And
a lot. Just like every other mid-sized town now,
And the brewery, I mean, itself, it's like a lot of firsts for this one. But go ahead. Sorry.
Yeah, no. I think they started out in Bellevue. There's a location on Demundrian Street, and then they just opened up this new location just a couple weeks ago in East Nashville. So their deal is they have 3 standard beers that you can get that they always have on the menu. I believe an IPA, a peanut butter stout, and then some sort of blonde. And then they do what's called small batch brewing. Yeah. And so if you go in there and have something once, depending on how much they made, it's likely that you're not going to have it again if you go back there.
It's going to be memorable. It'll be a distant memory.
Hopefully it's going to be memorable.
No, I'll just be memorable as in you may not be able to ever get it again.
Right.
So it's worth the trip in.
Yeah. I mean, it's an interesting concept. I still don't know how I feel about it. I almost feel like if I have a drink that's like, oh my God, this is one of the best beers I ever had, but it's never going to be made again, I don't know how I feel about that. I mean, it seems like that they would have maybe say, all right, well, these are our standard beers, but now we're going to do these seasonal beers. So maybe they'll do that. I don't know. But that's their thing. That's their thing.
They do seasonal things also. I mean, they had quite a selection of pumpkin spice.
Yeah, they did.
Beers. It's almost like flying over to the other side of the world and having a bite to eat somewhere.
Yeah, that's
kind
true.
of similar. It's a reason to show up and go because you're going to get,
because you know there's going to be something new.
If you're a beer drinker or if you're not a beer drinker, you're going to go and really have a good experience.
That's true. Yeah, and they of course are more than willing to let you try anything you want to try and see what suits you at the time that you're there. So what did you have when we were there?
I had the peanut butter stout beer, and it was great. I had one that was actually nitro. peanut butter stout, and it was more like a Guinness. It was really creamy. It was delicious. It was it had a lot of flavor. I guess the thing that surprised me the most happened to be there around lunchtime. The number of people that were getting food to go. That really impressed me.
Oh, yeah.
You know, Postmates, Uber Eats, they were, and I saw some great things on the menu. The salad that was, the guy next to me had a salad that looked amazing. They have quite a selection of pizzas.
Yeah. Oh, and different styles of crust.
Quite a variety of ways that you can get it.
Yeah, tell me about it.
Well, from the, I think it's, they had one that has a cauliflower crust, and that's the one that kind of stood out. So it's all vegan or close to being, it's vegetarian.
Yeah.
But yeah, cauliflower pizza, that was interesting. It's more so the selections. I mean, you can get like a mac and cheese pizza or lasagna pizza.
Interesting.
So, I mean, but the food in general, all the sandwiches, everything they have looks amazing.
Yeah.
So how they can do, crank out 30 different small batch beers and have a solid menu.
Yeah, it's pretty amazing.
To them. They're doing a great job.
Yeah, really are.
I'd say it's worth showing up. Yeah.
Again, I'm definitely expanding my local beer horizons. As discussed last time, I was a little stuck to one, and I'm definitely branching out now, and rightfully so. I feel a little guilty about not trying some of these earlier.
Like I said before, between each show, I'm sure we're gonna have a cup of coffee or a beer or both.
Yeah,
in the same.
Yeah. So what I had there was something that was pretty interesting. The name of it is
all right, Doctor,
From Portugal with Love.
Yeah, and it's a
Brett.
Yes, Brett? No, come on, give me the real. Come on, go, man.
Okay, no. Okay,
you can do it.
So it's based on a yeast called Brettanomyces, and I might be saying that wrong. I
think you're right.
Maybe. I think that's
we'll have
as close as I'm going to get
the producer
to it.
Fact check.
But anyway, yeah. So it's called a Brett IPA from Portugal with Love. The reason why they call it From Portugal with Love is because of the type of barrel that they actually ferment it in. It's actually a port wine barrel. So just to give a brief, small deep dive into some fermentation lingo. Most of the time when the standard yeast is the Saccharomyces, and those are kind of the go-to ale yeast that's used a lot in breweries. The Brett yeast is in that, but it's kind of on the back end, and this is very layman's terms, and I'm not I'm not a brewmaster or anything like that. But anyway, so most of the time it's this other yeast that's you get most of the flavors from, and then you can either add the Brettanomyces yeast in later, but with a Brett IPA, I believe they just use that particular type of yeast, and it yields this kind of wild, really, really vivid flavor. You had a little bit of it, didn't you?
I did have it, yes. Mm-hmm.
And so it's pretty different. It does say IPA. To me, it had definitely an IPA flavor, but it didn't have any of that bitterness, any of the typical, a lot of times, what people associate with an IPA. What it did have, what I would say, kind of a tropical zingy flavor. It was different. It was really, I can't place it with like a Gosa or a sour. I still wouldn't even place it even with like the standard IPA that a lot of people associate it with. It was just a different type of beer. So I would recommend it. I thought it was great. I thought it was really good. I don't know how long it's going to be there. Hopefully,
they have a selection. They have a selection. They do.
Are they going to keep that one?
They usually have one that they make. With
with the Brett IPA.
Yes,
I got you.
The super aggressive
yeast. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. The wild aggressive yeast.
Yeah.
Like I said, definitely when you go into Tailgate, just check out if you see on the menu or looking at things and you see where it says Brett IPA, definitely at least give that a taste to see what you think about that.
Yeah.
I will say Alex at Tailgate that was there was really super nice, very knowledgeable about everything.
Yeah.
Great conversation with him about beers. And he also agreed with me about the IBU that we discussed last week and how pointless it is to have that next to the beer on a menu, because really it really shouldn't dictate whether or not you're going to choose that beer. Anyway, so Tailgate Brewery.
Yes, they have happy hours. They typically have some type of special every day, so definitely pop in.
Yeah, for lunch
check
they
it
have
out.
lunch specials.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Monday through Sunday they've got something going on, but definitely check it out. East Side, West Nashville, downtown.
Yeah.
Tailgate Brewery. Check it out.
Yeah. All right. A place that we've talked about a couple times already, and we finally made it there. You've made it there a couple times, and I made it there myself, and we're finally...
Well, new to town from noted chef around
finally
town.
Happy to talk about it. No, I want you to take. I want you to take the lead on this one. All right. So So what we're talking about is the place that Tandy Wilson just opened up a couple weeks ago, called Broom MessHall. Right?
Yes, that's
or is it
correct.
Broom MessHall?
No. Well, they said you can call it whatever you want as long as you show up to eat. But it's called Broom MessHall.
Broom MessHall.
And one thing that I did find that's a bit tricky, if you put it into your Apple Maps app trying to navigate your way there, it's going to be difficult. You're not going to find it.
Really?
So, yeah.
Because it's going to take you to Salem Town?
Nah, it's, yeah. Yeah.
And not Germantown?
But the address is 1300 3rd Avenue North, and it's Mop Broom Nashville, at Mop Broom Nashville.
Oh, okay.
And I would say, and then it's mopbroomnashville.com if you're looking up the website for the restaurant. So I'd say definitely check it out. But
yeah,
it was...
Once again, I mean, he did it. Knocked it out of the ballpark, I think, I mean, with what I had. Anyway.
Yeah, from City House to here, I mean, the guy knows his way around a kitchen. The menu is it's very, very comforting. It's like comfort food, but at the same time, it's really unique.
Yeah.
Just the starters. I mean, they have chili cheese chickpea fries.
Tell me about those.
Amazing. It was like, it tastes just like chili cheese fries, but it happens to be 100% vegan.
So the fries are made of chickpeas?
Yes. Mm-hmm. Yeah. They're made of chickpeas. The thing is, it's not, I would say the thing that really kind of tips it over is the cheese sauce, which is made from,
1, 2, 3 cashews. Not cashiers, which you said like 3 times.
No, it's not cashiers. It's cashews. It's like a nut-based sauce, and it's amazing, and it tastes just like chili cheese fries. It's just amazing, but I highly recommend it. I also had the charcoal grilled sweet corn, which was amazing. Okay. Red curry, herbs, lime, delicious. You had
I had the grilled cheddar.
Yeah,
I'm sorry, the griddled cheddar, not the grilled cheddar.
Yeah, and green tomato salsa verde.
Yeah, it was great. It was interesting. It's basically a block of cheddar that is, I don't know how to describe things very well in terms of actually how they're cooking them, but it was really crispy on the outside and then soft on the inside. So I'm not sure if it's fried, exactly what the process is, but behind cooking it. But I do know once you get it on your table that you want to eat it fairly quickly, because the inside that's really soft will, as it cools, start to harden a little bit. But that was really, really tasty. Good thing to share with somebody. And yeah, like you said, the green salsa verde, the cilantro, some corn underneath it, corn crunch underneath it. Really, really tasty. And what else have you had?
No, I mean, the reason to go to show up would be the barbecue chicken.
Oh yeah, that's what I had.
The hush puppy battered catfish. Delicious. They do their own in-house sausages, pork sausages. They have quite a selection. They've got a jalapeno cheddar. They've got Italian. They've got Vietnamese. I mean, and it's all really good.
Yeah, the barbecue chicken that has underneath it crunch chips and the toasted peanut and the buttermilk mayo, which all that mixed together, it was just really, really, really tasty. And you're exactly right when they say comfort food. I mean, that's kind of what it is. In terms of size of menu, it's similar to City House, where it's not a big menu. You just have these options and a limited number of options, but everything on the menu seems top notch. You know that you're going to get quality food with whatever you pick.
And that's one of the things that kind of stood out to me. It's like the Hush Puppy battered catfish. I mean, it came with a slaw, and it's very reminiscent of how you would have, if you're at a backyard barbecue here in the South.
Right.
But it was a combination that I didn't know you could put together. The slaw was, it was delicious. It was vinegar slaw, marinated tomato with malt mayo, which was, you're like, what is that?
Yeah.
It was very familiar. Yet
You know how I feel about
very
mayo.
new. You love it.
I do.
You love it.
I do. I can talk about it all day.
And then again, the barbecue chicken comes on a bed of slaw as well, too.
Yeah.
And then the sausages,
great.
if you're just going for the sandwiches, they're made in-house. I had the jalapeno cheddar, and it's mostly cheddar.
Yeah.
So it's worth the trip to go in and try that. And they came with it says red onion Jezebel, which is just like, I guess, fermented onions, and it was delicious. Now, they're not just about all the food, too. I highly recommend going in for the cocktails.
Yeah.
They have a selection of craft cocktails, and at the top of that list is something called Nebraska Wedding, featuring vodka, tang, lemon.
Tang. They're throwing some tang in their cocktails.
What is tang?
Well, if you're under 35, you probably have no idea what tang is.
35? How about...
Or 30, maybe. I don't know. When
30,
tang,
30.
Okay, all right.
I don't know. I didn't even know Tang was still around, but it features Tang. But they have a great selection of craft cocktails as well as sodas. So if that they in-house, they make their sodas in-house, they can put alcohol in them or not. But a celery fennel soda, grapefruit soda. I mean, they have quite a variety and a selection of beers as well.
Oh, and
a great wine list as well too.
They make in-house kombucha.
They do.
Yeah,
and I don't see that on the menu, but they do.
Oh yeah, that's right. They let us sample a little bit. I'm not sure if it's still fermenting or not, but I hope not because we tried some.
But
So maybe you have to ask for it. Maybe you have to be in the know with the kombucha. I'm not sure. Or maybe it's mixed in with a drink. I'm not sure. But it's a great place.
Yeah, what I do know is you definitely need to put it on your list of places to go. It's a rather large place, so they don't take reservations, so it's first come, first serve, but there's plenty of room for everybody.
Open 4 to 10, definitely can get there anytime for dinner. No lunch options. I don't foresee them opening up for lunch, but a great large bar. If you want to sit at the bar, plenty of area to have a good full meal there.
Also patio, since it's cooling off down outside. But I highly recommend it. Definitely check it out. Tandy Wilson, thank you for a great dining experience.
Yes, once again.
Yeah. And if you're on your own too, you can definitely go on your own, if you don't have anybody to join you for dinner, or take the family. I mean, it's family friendly.
They have kids menu. Looks really good.
But I would recommend taking an Uber if you struggle with parking, because the neighborhood is limited parking in the area. But you could do an Uber, or there's a few park and pay lots around the corner from the restaurant.
And they do have a back area. Right now it's being used for just storage, but there's something that might be coming up here in the next couple months. We'll see what happens with that.
Cool. Very cool.
Anyway, I don't know. Do you got anything else for me?
I think that's about it.
I think that about wraps it up.
So where is the place?
Mess.
Oh, no, dude. It's called Broom MessHall.
It's the mess and the mop that's
no. You're thinking about. City House. That's great.
Yeah, I was about to say City House.
Tandy Wilson, just look that up and you'll be able. But it's Mop Broom MessHall.
Yeah,
gotcha.
Go check it out.
Yeah, definitely barbecue chicken. Who does that? It's amazing.
Yeah, really good. All right, so eat up, drink up, and remember, if someone asks you, this is the place you want to be. We'll see you next time. Bye.
Take it easy.
Welcome to This is the Place, brought to you by We Own This Town, where we... Stop laughing.
You know what we do. Come on.
You want to restart?
Yeah.
I love the laugh.
I just keep...
All right. Sorry.
You can restart. I'm using that.
Oh.
There's no way I'm not using that.